It is Saturday of the National, and we're going to walk around and take a look at some of the booths of the auction houses that have really cool stuff. All of this stuff will be in their next auctions. Come on, let's take a look at what Golden has. For decades, auction houses focus on vintage items, some of the rarest stuff that you'll see, and we'll get there in just a minute. But let me show you what's in this display case. This is so cool to see how the industry has evolved. Cards of Ellie Dela Cruz, Yamal, Caleb Williams, a Jeter PMG, a Jordan 85 star, and then you have Kobe and Jordan duels, along with a whole bunch of Japanese Pokemon cards. The industry's come such a long way, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Can't wait to see where it goes. Okay, here's some of the vintage stuff that I was telling you about that we've seen for decades, including a piece of history, a Babe Ruth game-used bat. How amazing is that to think that he actually used that in a game? I'd love to learn about the history of that bat and what he may have done with it in a game or how long he used it for. You'll also see some of the greatest cards in our industry, some of the biggest chasers available for sale. Everything from a Wilt rookie to a 52 Topps to some really old tobacco looking cards. Just really rare issues that never pop up. This show is just unbelievable. You're going to see the grail of grails at this show. You got to come and check it out if you haven't before. Yeah. So literally one of, if not the biggest chase card in the entire industry, the Honus Wagner T206. You can actually see how old the label is. PSA labels look nothing like that. This is on loan from a collector, I was just told. And these cards very rarely trade, and the people that own these cards never sell them. They say it's a $4 to $5 million card. We're heading into Heritage Auctions. This is a literal museum, and I can't wait to show you what's inside. Here's just a little taste. These are all game-used uniforms. Just unbelievable, incredible to think that these guys wore these in games. Oh my God, that's Sean Taylor and an autograph from the U. Jerry Rice, Roger Staubach, Kenny Stabler, LeBron. Come on, let's go check it out. Can you believe this? A true piece of history for any baseball card or sports enthusiast. Mickey Mantle, game used, full uniform, fully photo matched. Look at all the documentation they have to validate and verify that he wore this in a game and what game or games. I love that you'll see right here, they illustrate who the person is that has this on loan, where it came from, and the history behind it. The provenance is one of the coolest things for me because I love knowing how they got it, where it came from. This is amazing. Here's another Mickey Mantle game used item. This is a bat. This came from the Stephen Lane collection. The estimated value is $80,000. He used this bat in 1953, and it comes with a grade of 8.5. That is so amazing. I really wish I got into more game used stuff. We're in modern heaven now. We've got football jerseys from Roethlisberger and Bo Nix. Look at all the use on this jersey. Just incredible. Now you were probably wondering why David Patton had a jersey featured in the Heritage Auction display. Here's why. From the Super Bowl. Basketball heaven. LeBron, Luka, warm-ups. Giannis, Bird, Kareem, and then, I don't care what anybody says, the GOAT. Hard to believe that a game-worn Jordan jersey is 30 grand. And this one's even less. It's signed, 20 grand. Just feels like that should be worth more. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. This section is a great mix of modern and vintage. We have today's best players, Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge, featured in this display case. And then we move back just one generation over here to Ichiro. This is really neat. And now we're going to see a mix of gloves from Roberto Clemente all the way up to Gary Carter and then Ichiro over here. you can see how the game and technology has really evolved. It's actually amazing that these guys do some of these vintage gloves. And some of our favorite cards that we either had as kids, our parents have had as kids, or that we see online and in auction houses, but we don't always get to see these in person. This is so cool. These are all signed, mostly rookies. Wow, absolutely incredible. All right, we're in the upper deck booth now, and I just want to share with you some of the Jordan pieces that they have here. Here's a Jordan. There's two of them up here. There's a Magic and a Rodman on the bottom. How do you feel about memorabilia? Is this the kind of stuff that you would hang in your man cave? I have a Tom Brady canvas that I really love. It's UDA. It's just a great photo, really clean autograph. I have that hung up in my man cave. Yes, I'm an Eagles fan, but you got to love Brady. We're outside the Panini booth. We're going to get our national VIP packages. Come on, let's go check it out.